Welcome to my vlog of producing the Goodyear Cotton Bowl in Arlington at AT&T Stadium between Ohio State and Texas. It's always been a lifelong dream of mine to produce some of the biggest sporting events in the world. I flew straight from LA to Dallas, thinking about everyone that was affected by the fires and wishing them nothing but the best. Got in pretty late, so I Ubered straight to the hotel, checked in, got to the room, kind of just settled in, went to bed. Woke up the next morning in what was one of the coldest days apparently in the past decade in Dallas, Texas. There was a snowstorm rolling through, so we put on some warm clothes, shuttled over to the other hotel where a lot of the registration hospitality was going on, picked up our credential, got some Cotton Bowl merch, and as you can imagine, the entire city, the entire area was just littered with Ohio State, Texas, Cotton Bowl stuff everywhere. This is one of the biggest games of the year, being one of the semifinals in the college football playoff. We then got on the bus, shuttled straight to the stadium where they were hosting the media day for the coaches and the players. You can see here we went, checked it out, got a good hard look at the trophy, which was awesome, and then made our way up to the control room. I have to say, AT&T Stadium has one of the best in-stadium control rooms I have ever seen in my entire life. Checked out my setup here where I'll be operating tag board. I'll get a little bit into that later and what I'm doing for the game. Ran through some rehearsals and then went straight down to the field just to check it out the day before the game. Before we got back onto the shuttles, you can see the weather was just not enjoyable at all, to say the least, but it was good getting a look and feel of the stadium before we shuttled back to the hotel and got a hard look at the hospitality room. And let me just say, the media is taken care of at this Goodyear Cotton Bowl this year. There was massage chairs, there was an arcade, obviously you can see some pool, some ping pong, some foosball. There was a coffee bar that was open most of the day for everyone. And then this incredible spread that they had, 3 meals a day for all of us in the media. It was one of the best spreads I've ever seen at any sporting event, with desserts, unlimited drinks, and then obviously, as you can imagine, the open bar was one of the most popular spots of the entire night. I ended up going back to my room to watch the finish of Notre Dame Penn State. We have an early start tomorrow for game day. Stay tuned for part 2 to see that.